Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese sweets and treats. Today we have two treats to try from Mocchu, and this is one of those where both of them, the name kind of says it all. So the first we're going to try, this is our Mocchu Gummy White Peach. Apparently these gummies have a texture that's supposed to be kind of like mochi, white peach flavor, which is going to be kind of interesting for me because if you've been on the channel for a while, you might already know this. If you're new, first of all, hi, welcome, thank you for joining. I hate peach. I don't like peaches. But I do think the texture should be pretty good. I'm really curious to see that. We're also going to try, this is our Okayama White Peach Castella. Again, the name kind of says it all. Yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting episode. I think this is going to be a very interesting episode. So with all that in mind, let's get started. Itadakimasu! Alright, so starting with our Mocchu Gummy White Peach. The peach smell is strong, which, if you enjoy peaches, is a very good sign. I do expect that the flavor should be fairly accurate and fairly solid. It is a very kind of squishy jelly type of gummy. So I do see kind of where they're coming from on the mochi comparison. I am very curious to see how the texture translates when I'm actually eating it. Mochi is a great description. It's kind of spongy and springy, very, very soft, like mochi. Texture-wise, I really like it a lot. It takes a while just because of that texture, so you do get more of the flavor, which isn't my favorite because it is really strong. Very peachy. If you like peach, you will probably love this. Yeah, so very, very strong peach. Baksu, if you were watching, so I'm not a fan of this because I don't like the flavor, but I do really like the texture, and so if you want to send us more of these, but in different flavors, I would be a big fan of that because I would like to see this texture in other flavors. I just happen to not like peach. But this is a really fun gummy. I like it a lot. I do see why you sent it. I would like to see more of these just in other flavors. Like lychee or melon, that would be awesome. So moving on to our Okayama White Peach Castella. There's not nearly as much scent on this. It's really nice and moist and kind of spongy to the touch. Texture-wise, this is great. I love the Castella cakes when they send them. And this definitely has a lot of the traits of the other Castella cakes that I really liked, which is a very good sign. is really nice and soft, very moist, a bit on the denser side, which is pretty normal for a Castella cake. The flavor isn't super strong. I actually don't mind it because it's not as in my face peach, which unfortunately does mean that if you're somebody who really loves peach, this this isn't a very strongly flavored treat, which you might be fine with. But if you're really looking for that peach flavor, the gummy is definitely going to deliver better, just because, again, I like peaches and I'm okay with this. It's that mild a flavor. Though it could also be because I'm eating it after that gummy, which is very, it's so strong it's like smacking you in the face, which if you like peach, you might really enjoy. But texturally, really enjoy it. I always really enjoy the Castella cakes, I have to admit. Um, and actually, just in general, if you get the chance to try a Castella cake, I would definitely recommend. They're really fun. I really enjoyed them. Koshiso-sama. So to recap, we tried our Mocchu Gummy White Peach. The texture is really soft. It is very comparable to mochi. That is amazing. The texture is so good. If you like peach, very strong peach flavor. It hits you in the face with it. Uh, so definitely something where it seems to me like, of course, it's going to vary across flavors, but this seems like this brand might be one of those where you have to enjoy the fruit flavor to enjoy the treat, but if you do, then it's an amazing experience. So just something to keep in mind if you run into this style of packaging, but in different flavors. We also tried our Okayama White Peach Castella. Flavor is nowhere near as strong as our gummies, but the cake itself was really nice and soft and moist. Uh, all the things I love in a Castella cake. Definitely recommend. Highly recommend. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.